Hello, and thanks for joining today. My name is Jeff Demuth, and I'm an AWS Solution Architect on our Geospatial team, based out of Austin, Texas. Wanted to make another quick video here just showing how to set up ArcGIS Pro, an EC2 instance, and an RDS SQL Server instance, all joined to Active Directory. I get this question a lot, so I felt it'd be good to run through it real quick. So the first thing we're going to do is from the console is we're going to create an RDS instance. I've already created a directory service. It's pretty straightforward for Microsoft AD. Go up here, search for directory services, click on setup directory. You can choose Simple AD, which is a Samba based Linux Samba Active Directory. We're going to use AWS Microsoft managed AD. And then this is the main form, so either Standard Edition or Enterprise. You give it a directory name, NetBIOS name, and your admin password, and then you choose your networks and deploy. I've already deployed that, so now we'll go in and create our database. So we'll go into RDS, choose SQL Server. We'll go ahead and use Standard Edition. We'll say this is a dev test environment. Give it a name and password. We'll keep it as a default M6i extra large. That's 4 cores, 16 gigs of RAM. No multi-AZ, just because this is a dev environment, no public access. We'll do default VPC, default security group. And then we're going to enable the Active Directory integration here. It's got my directory already in there. And this is what's going to connect RDS SQL Server to our Active Directory. Go ahead and turn off Performance Insights. Again, this is just a development environment. We don't need enhanced monitoring. No automated backups. And turn off encryption. Again, just a test environment. So trying to keep it simple. And we'll click Create Database. Alright, we can see our instances creating. And this will take maybe 10 minutes for this to come online. A question I get a lot is kind of around licensing. So there's options to bring your own SQL Server licenses with some of our offerings. This is using an on-demand kind of pay-as-you-go license. A lot of times the pay-as-you-go, especially in a development environment, is actually a lot more cost-efficient. When you buy a SQL Server license, that assumes that the license is essentially being used 24/7, 365. But if it's a development environment and you're shutting off the database, nights and weekends, this way with an on-demand license, you can only pay for a couple hours of a license, essentially per month. So you're essentially paying a fraction of the cost of what it would cost to buy that license outright. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that comes up a lot as well. And yeah, this will take about 10 minutes to come on. Alright, we can see our instance is available now. We'll click on it. Copy our DNS name. Now we can hop over to our EC2 instance. which is also connected to Active Directory. This is going to be the same Active Directory login I'm going to use. And when you launch your EC2 instance also, it has the same drop down to select the domain controller, and it'll automatically join it to Active Directory. So one thing we have to do is create a default database. And connect that Active Directory user. So we'll create a new database. We'll call it ArcGIS. There we go. Okay, yeah, SQL editor, new script. We'll copy this over. And then we're just going to run this command to add that Active Directory user to the database. Set the default database as ArcGIS. There we go. Now here, new database connection, SQL Server. Operating system for the authentication. And let me grab that DNS name again. And there we go. We're connected to our database. Essentially using that 80 Active Directory user, so we can use them. The operating system authentications, because both this EC2 instance and the RDS instance are connected to the same Active Directory. And just want to make another quick video. That's all I had for this one. You can do something similar with RDS Postgres as well. We've got an Active Directory connector for that as well. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you.